Hey everyone, and welcome back. As you can see, I kind of have like a halfway kind of look. I just kind of wanted to stop. I was in the middle of doing one of my eyes with this fall or autumn equinox palette. Y'all, I am so upset with this palette. It's super creamy and buttery, and then there's about 5 different shades in my eye, and you can't differentiate one from the other. So I don't know if it's me at this point or if it's the eyeshadow, so I just wanted to show y'all kind of what I was trying to do. So I took a Wet n Wild brush, one of the fluffy brushes, and I started with this kind of peachy orange color, which is Pumpkin Pie. And I just picked up a little bit on my brush like this, and I went in and I pressed it in and then I blended it out. So it was meant to be my transition shade, just like this. So it has decent pigment. I was very happy with it. Okay, on to the next shade. I went into this more, yellow shade, Spiked Cider. Same thing, I picked up even less shadow and then I focused it here. And it kind of washed out the other color before that, which was okay. I just needed it here in the crease, so I was fine with that. I brought it up just to kind of blend it up, just so I'd have, you know, some transition color up there. I then went in with Cherry Blossom. Oh, wrong side. And I'm using a more packed brush. This one is a blending brush from Eco Tools. And I picked up powder all over. So there's a decent amount of product here. And I focused it like this. And I'm picking up and patting it down. So, and I focused it just kind of around here. So I did just that, right? And then I went in and just lightly in little baby circles did this. Now you can already see what's happening. It's kind of throwing product everywhere. I did tap to get the fallout out. So, and then I kind of smudged it off on a dry napkin I have in my lap, and then there's no product. I then went in with this one here, Cranberry Sauced. Picked it up on just half of it like this, went in, tapped the excess, went in and tapped it up here, and then kind of blended it out, and again, it's kind of gone. As you can see, it's almost to where I was at over here. Same thing, brushed it off, went in with Witch Please, which I thought was a really good color until tapped the excess, went in, dabbed it in just like I was doing with the others, and then it's like it's gone. Guys, look, I literally just opened this up today. I have a chip right there. The packaging is just like a cheap plastic, kind of like those rain boots you got as a kid. It's already kind of bubbled up in some spots. And there's product up here. I think there's a magnet in there. I'm not really sure what's happening with this. Overall, I am so upset. I'm so glad actually that I did not pay for this palette, because I'd be even more upset. It's from Slayve. So here we go. Now I did another video just kind of opening this one up, and I already said, you know, the backs of these, the names back here don't even match the colors within. They're kind of switched backwards. I am going to look up and see how much this palette is. It is the Autumn Equinox palette, like I said. Let me see here. Okay, so this is a $35 palette. Y'all, $35. Do you see this? Like, this is a problem. I would not pay $35 for this. This is like an Ulta palette, like Ulta brand, which isn't very pigmented, doesn't blend very well, and kind of washes out like this. That's this. I'm so disappointed. It is an indie company, which I personally love. I love indie companies. I do buy from name brand, you know, big brand like Jeffree Star and MAC and all that. But I love to buy from smaller companies, and I definitely love to support them. Most of my reviews are on the smaller companies and the indie companies that are just starting up. And this is my first negative review of an indie company. This palette not only is it cheaply made, like packaging wise, but I feel like the actual colors within are not coming out on my eyes at all. Like, I have several colors on here. It's not working. I am not happy at all with this. I would probably give this to, like, if I had a little sister, like my little 12 or 13-year-old sister who's just starting to get into makeup, because that is how poor this is. So I'm sorry, Makeup Slayve. I wish I could give this a good review. Unfortunately, the names of this aren't lining up. It's blending and washing out terribly, and I'm so upset about it because I wanted, these are gorgeous colors, and I did swatches and the swatches came out okay, but then they're not blending, and that's big, you know? So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to give this like a 2 out of 10 stars, and hopefully my sister Taylor wants this. So I'm sorry. I hope y'all at least like this video. I will leave this product out on the bottom in case y'all like products like this, and yeah, I will see y'all next time. Bye.